Hey guys, I'm Matt from Apple Valley Airsoft. As our first upload to our new Airsoft channel, I'd like to talk a little bit about Airsoft in general, and also about us, Apple Valley Airsoft, what we do, what we're up to. First of all, to start off, for all the curious parents out there, because I know when kids are trying to get into Airsoft, there's always the parents, they want to know, is it safe? Put an eye out, safety, laws, the works. I know it took a while for me to convince my parents when I was younger to play, and eventually they kind of warmed up to it a bit, and I'm even trying to get my dad out to play with us sometime. I'll start off, Airsoft is kind of compared to paintball. It's more for those that are into like the tactical simulation. Think of it as a way to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but getting off your ass and getting out in the woods. And it's fun, you know, pulling the real, you know, what seems like a real gun. Also, it doesn't make the mess that paintball can make, you know, on you and on the environment. Us as Airsoft players, trust me, no one wants to play in the backyard. We love the woods. We respect the woods, so we don't want to ruin the woods with a bunch of colored paint. They even make biodegradable BBs, which is perfect. Some safety things about Airsoft. Parents' #1 concern is, oh my god, they're shooting BBs at people. You know, what's the deal with that? First and foremost, they'll hurt a little bit, you know, like a bee sting. If you don't want to take the risk of getting hit, then, you know, maybe you should stay inside and play video games. But if you're willing to get out, risk it a little bit, you know, feel that the thrill of the hunt, you know, what if I get hit? Airsoft, I think, is a game for you. Don't waste your time with paintball. I used to play it, and it was a hell of a lot cheaper, I'll put it that way. When it comes down to safety, you don't need a full mask like paintball. However, eye protection is a must, because Airsoft BBs going between 350, 450, even 550 feet per second, they will put an eye out. As long as you have proper eye protection, you're fine. Now, the next question, what is considered proper eye protection? Shooting glasses, goggles, watch out the goggles. Some people play with normal ski goggles. You gotta watch that because sometimes they'll have flimsy lenses. If you're working with like Oakley goggles, Bulle goggles, you should be fine. Go to any Airsoft company, they will have on their website proper Airsoft glasses. Or if you have, you know, shop glasses, usually work pretty well. Like I said, if you have actual shooting glasses, if you're going to go into the shooting range, you wear shooting glasses, those will work perfect. Mine, any paintball mask you have, you can actually snap. Usually you can snap the goggles off of them. That's what I have. Fit great. My recommendation is taking a knife and just kind of putting little holes in the film on the bottom so they don't fog up as much. Sometimes people like to play with bandanas. Sometimes I'll play with a bandana or a shemagh, which is like a Middle Eastern scarf type of thing. Just because getting hit in the teeth, that'll hurt. That might chip a tooth. So sometimes it's nice to cover up your face a bit. Not always, but yeah. When it comes to property damage, not a real big concern. You'll put you know, if you shoot something from close range, if I'm shooting this pillar right here, I might put a couple discolored marks in it. You don't have to worry about putting windows out. I know there's been a lot of concern, people saying, oh, a kid shot my window out with an airsoft gun. It's bullshit. You know, don't listen to them. While they are shooting, you know, like I said, 450 feet per second, it's a .20 gram BB. So the chances of them putting out a window, if they're putting out a window, you need to reconsider what type of windows you're putting on your house. Because, I mean, that's, you know, it shouldn't happen at all. With that said, don't play in real residential areas because people will be pissed, you know, if they're finding BBs in their garden, they're not very sightly. And plus, too, it's not nice to be hitting people's, you know, if you're playing and accidentally hitting your neighbor's windows, it'll make a sound that might perturb him a little bit. And then he'll come out and yell at you, and he'll yell at your parents, and your parents will yell at me for telling you that it was okay to play. So don't do that. Another thing that I can't stress enough, local laws. Follow them. If you live in a real urban area, my advice to you is find a place that caters to paintball. Paintball, what am I saying? Airsoft. Some paintball courses will have airsoft courses, or they'll have airsoft days. Find a course that caters to airsoft. There's a lot of indoor places, especially if you live out in California. Unfortunately, I'm on the other end of the country, but I know, like, out in California, if you're watching this out west, there's like 300 courses in Southern California. No problem finding one there. Around here, we're in Allentown, Pennsylvania. One just opened up right down the road. It's still in its introduction stage, but it's pretty good. They chronograph, if you're not familiar with it, that's where they check the FPS of the BB to make sure it's within a playable range, to make sure that, you know, you're not shooting at like 700 feet per second and, you know, putting holes in people's arms. You don't want that. They're very safe places. They have refs. They are very closely monitored. But like I said, follow your local laws. Airsoft guns, the #1 appeal of airsoft is you feel like you're in real combat. Some people might be like, why would you want that? But the people that are watching us that have the desire to play airsoft will know what I'm talking about. And with that comes realistic looking guns. As you can see, G36 looks pretty much like a real G36. In the country, all guns are required to have an orange painted tip. Now, I painted my tip. I also have a mock suppressor on it. Not a problem when you're playing in the middle of the woods. My hand's cramping up. But, you know, if you paint your tips, #1, it will avoid the warranty, so don't do it if you have a brand new gun. But don't have them out on the road, because, you know, it'll get taken away, you can get in trouble. Just be smart. Just seriously, just be smart. You know, don't be running around your neighborhood, oh yeah, I have a gun, I have a gun. Because chances are someone won't be real fond of your shenanigans. That's a dumb word to use. My advice, use electrical tape. Black electrical tape works great, and if you need to take it off, take it right off. Now, there are some counties in the country that prohibit airsoft. Make sure you look up your local laws first. You don't want to be the asshole that gets it taken away for all of us, because it is a sport that we dearly love, that we really adhere to. Okay, with all the disclaimers, and hopefully, if you have any questions at all, feel free to post them. We've been playing airsoft for a while. We'll hopefully be able to point you in the right direction. Parents, as long as your kid is responsible and has a decent head on their shoulders, I'd encourage it, really. It's a great way to get outside, and it's addicting. Instead of them sitting at the computer or TV all day, they'll be outside with their friends. It's fun, and it's contagious. One kid starts playing, everyone will start playing it. Now, if you're really into, like, the anti-war, deal with that yourself. But, it's a fun game. Okay, on to us. We are Apple Valley Airsoft. We just started, I guess, like, kind of a cameo team airsoft club. I live in a neighborhood where we have about 10 kids, and me and my brother were the first 2 kids to get guns. Cheap $20 guns that we got online, and then, eventually we upgraded, and but the whole, like I said, it's contagious. The whole neighborhood caught the fever, and now we play in the woods. We have a phenomenal, as you can see, phenomenal spread of woods. Those woods go on forever. We also do like to go to the local place. We have a great collection of weapons. We're going to be doing reviews on all of them. I am about to post my review of the G36. Well, actually, it's the JG Mark 36K, but I'm about to do a review on this. Other guns in the neighborhood, my brother, he actually just got a Airsoft GI Custom Series G4A1. I'm sure he'll do a review on it. We have other Airsoft GI G4 Custom Series, I have Echo 1 MP5, 2, what are they? They are KWA M4s, a JG M4S system, a wide array of handguns, between the Colt M1911 and whatnot. I'm sure, like I said, we'll be getting reviews up of them. Hopefully also some footage of us playing for those that are curious, or for those that, just like watching. I hope this was helpful to those trying to find out about the sport, and, check us out. Come check us out on our new YouTube channel. And if you have any questions at all, like I said, feel free to post them. You can message us, and we'd be glad to help you out. Thanks a lot for watching. Like I said, I'm Matt. Stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you soon. Bye.